Welcome back to Final Fantasy IX. Guess what we're going to be showing off in this part?
A loading screen?
Right, besides the loading screen. It rhymes with Schmand and Fergens.
Land... something? I don't know.
Land Mormons.
That doesn't rhyme, John. And what, the sky Mormons aren't good enough for you? Jesus.
Band Jergens.
Yeah. Well, I do love me those band jerkins.
And we got Mithril gloves, hooray.
Didn't we already get those?
Yes, but now we have another.
Ooh.
Well, yeah, gloves, armor pieces in general, just sort of, switch between specific characters. Like, Freya gets a lot of the same armor as Steiner, because Dragoon, heavy armor. It doesn't look like she wears heavy armor based on her character design, but she does.
And remember, if you want that Save the Queen synthesis item later on, do not get rid of the Javelin, which is Freya's default weapon, and I think it was a pair of silver gloves, if I recall correctly.
Well, I'm just not going to sell anything now.
Yeah, don't sell anything in 9, because you can probably combine it with something else to make something really good.
And you don't need... Do you need to sell stuff for money?
No, not really. You know, you can get money easily just by going outside and hitting some moshes in the face.
Well, what you need to grind for it is more what I'm saying.
Not really. I never really had to. Unless you're doing the cotton rope trick.
I do like this battle theme. It's pretty nice.
I like the battle theme.
Oh, fuck this
I
enemy.
like the 7 theme a little more.
This enemy.
This one.
What is it?
You learn level 3 you learn level 3 defenseless by eating it. But it has entice, which confuses.
Vivi, stop spinning in circles.
I can't help it.
Round, baby, right round. Like
Damn it, Vivi!
I love the confusion animation for the PlayStation Final Fantasy games. Because they just spin around in place.
Yeah, they spin around in place like they're damn trophies on a pedestal.
And I think that was the same animation that they had when they were sprites for Confusion, but it made more sense when they were sprites. When the 3D models, it just looks weird.
Yeah, I think 4 and 5, when you're confused, you just look the opposite direction to let you know that, hey, okay, they're not on my side anymore. 6 was the first to have them spin in place.
And when they're confused, they'll attack their own party members?
Yes.
Okay.
For some reason, the eat animation just spreads the forks out really wide for this enemy, too.
Well, I think it's because it tries to cover the entire area that the monster can go, and its tail spins back and forth. So, it's got a wide radius, if that makes any sense.
Gain more attack per...
Power.
What's the point of abbreviating power there?
Well, you do have to use your Blook Mag in order to take care of this guy.
Or your
What about my blue mag?
What are Freya's dragon abilities? Because jump is its own thing there. Does she learn different abilities?
Freya does learn special abilities from her weapons and stuff. But, I rarely ever use Freya's abilities for anything.
Lancer's not bad.
Wait, I thought you said you could learn something from that. He ate it and he said it tastes bad.
I must have already gotten it.
Did he not learn? Yeah, you should have learned level 3 defenseless by eating her.
I must have gotten it from something else. That's another thing about Freya's blue magic, is that sometimes a specific blue magic spell is shared between multiple monsters, so...
Well, that makes sense, so that it doesn't, you don't completely lose access to certain abilities.
You can sometimes.
You can learn level 3 defenses from a carved spider, the Lamia, which you just fought, lizard man, sand scorpion, Ochu, and a grand dragon.
Okay.
He must have learned it from probably the carved spider or the lizard man.
By the way, this Moogle is wearing a pink vest. That's how you know it's a girl. I don't really understand the logic behind that, considering Moogles are pink by default.
Well, they're I kind of look at them as genderless, really. I know some are male and some are female, but it doesn't really matter, because I'll just call them a Moogle and not a male, like a he or a she.
Well, Moogla.
So what do you get for doing this?
Well, you have to do it to continue forward, but
Well, what if you don't have a Kupo nut?
no, you have to go. You have to do that ATE.
Oh, do you? Do you have
Yeah, I
to do
believe
it?
so.
I thought it was one that you had the option to skip.
No, I don't think so.
But you do need the Kupo nut in order to get him out, so...
Alrighty then.
Oh, so
You're not gonna
this
find
is
the
where you
line, are
can
you?
this is where you can go up to fight the Grand Dragons, is it?
Yep.
Do you like Koopa nuts? Yeah, sure. I like you.
If you say no, he says I hate you.
It's like for some reason I just picture him saying that I like you. Really slow, creepy voice.
But with the introduction to Kupo nuts, we now get Kupo nuts every time we successfully deliver a letter.
Yeah, and you can come all the way back here to get very kind of meh items.
Yeah, again, if you're a completionist, you go back each and every single time.
I don't because I don't care.
It gets easier with the airship.
So what do you get with the Kupo nuts?
You just get like Phoenix Downs and potions and stuff.
There we go. The holy
I'm
bell
Koopa
is the
for
item
Koopo
that you
nuts.
need.
Kupo nuts!
Oh, you
Yum! Oh, for God's sakes. No, Ryan, don't do it.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take Limit Glove.
The game is already on the floor crying.
But I want to.
It's crying, Ryan!
But
It's
I want
crying!
to.
Okay, I know exactly what you're doing. But, there are two enemies you can fight here that can kick your ass. One, is, of course, is the infamous Grand Dragons. And in the forest, you can fight Garudas, I think their names are?
I believe so.
Oh, Garuda probably. It would probably be Garuda because that's some sort of
That's a-
mythological monster. I forget
Yeah.
what mythology. it is,
Garuda
though.
is a standard Final Fantasy monster, so yeah.
Yeah.
I
They can
like-
wipe your ass out with Furaga. This guy wipes your ass out with Undaga.
I like how
And
Grand
by the way, put antibody on everyone.
I like how Grand Dragon is like the only dragon that Final Fantasy has ever had that looks like a standard dragon. Everything else has some fancy ass design because fuck just having a
because-
fucking dragon.
This dragon doesn't need it. It's a fucking dragon. Hey, come on, did we all go up here our first playthrough?
Yes.
So,
Got my ass absolutely handed to me because I didn't have Limit Glove.
So is it? How often do you guys do this grinding whenever you play the game?
Only once or twice.
Oh shit!
I never.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I was
sure
like,
is good that we had that antibody ability.
yeah.
Well, it can use a turn to spew venom, and that'll wreck your shit if you don't have the antibody on. So it's basically if he does it, he'll waste a turn.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you probably want to have a lot of Phoenix Downs if you're gonna do this.
Yeah.
Well,
Although you get
if
Phoenix
Qui-
Downs for killing him, so.
Oh, you do?
If Quina goes down, this is all for naught. Because
Yeah.
you need Quina at 1 HP for Limit Glove to work. And congratulations, you just broke the game. How do you feel?
Hooray!
How much AP do you
Let's-
get for doing this, or XP?
You'll see. 8,000 XP
Oh shit!
and 3 AP.
8,800.
Oh,
Three.
fuck!
Four
Four
levels.
levels.
In one
Ah,
swoop.
ah, ah.
Well, Freya also had level up, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
And a lot of
dirty.
kill.
I'm gonna go get a shower. Damn you, Grinch.
Save after every battle and keep doing that.
Oh,
And then
shit.
Ryan.
Oh,
And then
Jesus
Ryan.
Christ.
Wait, how much
I'm-
did you grind?
I'm showing what you can do.
Oh, what are you reloading a save file or
I don't
Or-
believe so.
you just? And then Ryan had an idea.
Terrible,
Oh.
horrible, awful idea.
Idea.
Oh god!
You're in your 30s.
Oh man, you're
He's
just
almost
gonna
at 40.
one-shot
He was like at
Gizmo
38.
Luther.
He's like, what?
He was at
You're
like
just
level
gonna-
38.
38. That's like this 3 levels. Like, what the hell are you doing? Oh, Christ.
At
And
that
s-
point, you would one-shot frickin' Beatrix, and then she'd still win because plotting.
Yeah, but
God damn it.
the rest of the team doesn't get those levels. Do you know how far behind Garnett and Steiner are gonna be?
I can get them up later.
Okay, so if this boss doesn't go down in like one hit, I'm gonna be.
I'm stealing stuff.
Actually, that's a good question. Does the game drag your other party members' levels up with you?
No.
I think there's a point where they average out. Well, by average out, I mean they have the other characters kept. Good fucking lord, look at these HP levels. You should not be this strong for this boss battle. This boss battle is supposed to be a pain in the ass. Because every time you hit him, he counters with Crash. He also has access to water.
Unless you cast slow on him.
Yeah.
Oh, you. Elixir.
Yeah, you can steal an elixir.
Well, those aren't his good steals. That was his common steal.
No, yeah, common steals. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Why isn't he dead yet?
Because I'm stealing stuff.
Ow. Now, you see, I would say ow. Because normally that does like 200 damage.
Ow, that tickled.
I do show how the strategy for doing it is more so I'm doing it to speed things up.
Yeah, it saves time.
Yeah, do you really want to be?
Oh, as if you weren't powerful enough.
Do you really want to be here for an entire fight on one boss? Entire part on one boss battle?
We spent 15 minutes on 5 random encounters.
I kind of.
You just hate me, don't you?
I
We love you in our own special
while
way,
it's
Ryan.
on screen. I want to mention something while it's on screen for once. The slow animation, and by extension, the haste animation as well. There aren't animations. There are just little arrows in this game. In 7 and 8, what actually happened when you were slowed down or hasted is that your actual idle animation would go slower or faster.
Yeah, may look like you had a rapid heartbeat or you're just not feeling it that day.
Is slow or haste as abusable here as it is in other games?
No.
I don't see much of a difference with slow. I see a difference with haste. But does slow stack?
One of the things about slow and haste, I think, is that it doesn't last very long in terms of ATB meter charges. So if you're playing on a higher speed, it might just go away too quickly. But I really wanted the actual fast and slow animations for this, because just picture Kina in slow motion. Now picture her in fast motion.
What? And granted, they brought that back for 10, which I'm glad for, because
Yeah.
you know their rapid animations are pretty fucking goofy. What happened? I look away for 1 second. There's an intermission.
I think he was
Why are
trying
we
to
still?
steal shit.
Because I'm still trying to steal shit.
Oh, for God's sakes!
The
Look
ice
at
staff.
the ice
There we
staff.
go.
There you go. I think that teaches Vivi Blizzara.
Yep.
Oh, that's probably really good to have at this point in the game.
Yeah. Well, you're
Yeah.
gonna get the lightning staff in Vermisia, so having access to Blizzara and Thundara at this time is pretty good.
Yeah. Although, if Ryan hadn't grinded Grand Dragons, MP costs would be a thing.
He's not doing that much more damage than he probably would, though, at this point.
Well, yeah, because he's still at early game tier weapons.
Oh,
so-
yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
See,
But-
Kina's still totally useless.
Yeah.
But
Hey, Kina's the one who got you up to this point. Don't diss
True.
her. She's a
Yeah,
vital member of this team. For now, I guess.
whoops. Okay.
So, do characters get more trance abilities as they level up, or...?
No, they just have their one trance ability.
Okay.
Nah. Everyone's trance is a little different. The only people who gain more trance abilities are the ones whose trance abilities are tied directly to their skill list, which in this case I think is just Zidane and to an extent Amarant, because Amarant's chakra ability becomes something else, and I don't remember what the specifics are because I never use him.
Okay,
We'll find out eventually.